Hi there. I'm Lauren Garrett, founder and queen bee of Native American Career Center at nativeamericancareercenter.com. Today, I will be telling the story of White Buffalo Calf Pipe Woman. Once upon a time, a tribe of people lived out on the plains. Within this tribe were two brothers who were surveyors for the tribe's hunters. The older of the two brothers was a fearful and pious man who was very spiritual and really lived by the rules. The younger brother was rash and materialistic and lived only to satisfy his basic desires. One day, while out surveying the land, they noticed something very strange. Out on the horizon, they noticed a light, and as they gazed at the light, it grew so bright that it blinded them. As the light subsided, the brothers noticed a woman in its place, clad in the finest white buckskin with beautiful beadwork. She also carried a long bundle on her back. The younger brother, in seeing this woman, thought that she was really good looking, and he thought of all of the things that he would like to do with her. The older brother saw this woman and was afraid, though he was also in reverence for her beauty, and her finery demonstrated that she was someone very special. In silence, the beautiful woman approached the younger brother, and she put her arms around him. When the woman unfolded her arms, the younger brother was no more, and his bones clattered to the ground. In witnessing this, the older brother was afraid and also realized that this woman was greatly powerful. The woman turned to the older brother and said, "Take me to your people. Take me to your leader." And so they went. In arriving back at the village, all of the villagers were stunned to notice that the younger brother was not with them, and that a very beautiful woman dressed in fine white buckskin with beautiful beadwork followed the older brother with a very curiously long bundle on her back. They didn't know who she was or where she came from, but they could see that she was a very fine woman indeed. The older brother brought the woman to the lodge of the elders, and his part in this story is no more. The woman approached the elders, and the chief among them, and ceremonially presented tobacco, showing her good intention. She took off the bundle that she was wearing and unwrapped it, revealing a long stem and a pipe bowl made of red earth. Some time passed with all in silence. Eventually, the clan mother of the elders looked to the chief, who nodded. The chief then looked to the woman and said, "Speak." The woman said, "This is the sacred chanupa. From this day forward, it is to be an instrument of prayer in the religion of your people. You should only ever connect the stem with the bowl in ceremony, and you should only ever use tobacco when in ceremony. If you permit me to stay among your people, I will teach you the 7 rites." The council elders thanked the woman and dismissed her. They spent a long time talking, and night fell. Patiently the woman waited. At the dawn of the next day, the woman was permitted to re-enter the lodge. The clan mother looked to the woman and said, "We have decided to let you stay. Please teach us your ways." For a full year, the woman lived among the people. Though some of them were uncertain of her due to her disposal of the younger brother, Surveyor, they eventually regarded her positively, knowing that That was his fate. Eventually the day came where the woman again approached the council elders and entered their lodge. She presented them with tobacco and said, "The time has come for me to return to the spirit world. I am grateful to you for allowing me to teach you these ways and the use of the sacred chanupa." By this time, the elders and the people of the tribe had grown very attached to the woman. They pleaded with her, "Please stay, please stay, please stay. We will build for you the finest lodge, and you may pick among any of the men to be your husband." The woman shook her head and said, "No, that is not my purpose here. My purpose has been fulfilled, and it is time for me to return to the spirit world. I leave you with the chanupa." With that, the woman departed. Everyone in the tribe gathered to watch her depart. She walked across the hills until she eventually reached the horizon. Once there, the villagers noticed the brightest light they had ever seen, which blinded them. As the light subsided, they noticed in its place a white buffalo calf. That white buffalo calf kneeled down to the earth, and when it arose, it became yellow. The buffalo knelt down to the earth once more, and when it arose, it was red. And the buffalo knelt down to the earth a final time and became black. It was from these instances with the buffalo and the woman that the woman bearing the sacred chanupa became known as White Buffalo Calf Pipe Woman, the teacher of the 7 sacred rites. The end. That concludes the story of White Buffalo Calf Pipe Woman. I'm Lauren Garrett, founder and queen bee of Native American Career Center. You can always send me an email with questions or comments at nativeamericancareercenter@gmail.com. Come see what the buzz is about at nativeamericancareercenter.com.